think the future of Aquaria is really about connecting people with the marine life. So, back to the future a little bit in terms of that theme, but about enabling people to engage with the issues, to build their knowledge base, and to think critically about what they can do to influence positively their local environments.
I think aquariums are moving from being places where animals are held captive to being places that showcase the whole aquatic environment.
I think that they need to be really about education and about ensuring that people know the risks and threats and the reasons why a lot of our species, freshwater and ocean, are in trouble.
To really make visible what is underneath the blue blanket, and for us to have a closer connection with our fish whānau and with those creatures that live in the ocean, in our rivers and in our wetlands.
I think the opportunities for Hawke's Bay are enormous. If you have a look at what Te Papa has done for Wellington, on a national scale, that's free. Every kid in New Zealand pretty much goes to camp in Wellington because they need to get to Te Papa, and we've recognised in education the importance of our kids getting to Te Papa. I feel this could do that, the same sort of thing for Aquaria.
There's a really important opportunity for educating people about the amazing, fauna of aquatic life that we have, and what the problems are for them, and what we need to do in the future to ensure that we have all of these species going forward.
Yep, so WWF New Zealand has been lucky enough to work with a group of newly formed Indigenous ocean leaders, Te Moana Nui Ahiva. Together they're elevating their voice to ensure the protection of the Pacific Ocean going forward. And I can see a really nice connection between that group of Indigenous leaders and the opportunity presenting through the redesign and redevelopment of the Napier Aquarium to provide a forum for such people to come and learn and share and elevate their messages.
So this particular opportunity I see, particularly in the research space, the ability to use researchers and actually possibly even having a researcher in-house at the aquarium would be absolutely fantastic.
The specific opportunity for the Aquarium Napier is focusing on the Pacifica story and the Pacifica mindset through our ancestor Maui. Maui was our ancestor who questioned everything. He slowed time. He was the first daylight saver. He challenged the world in all he saw. We need that kind of environment now for our children and ourselves to learn in, because we live in such changing times. So the Pacifica story, the Maui story, and how we interrelate and interact with each other is very important to tell.
E pai ai te whakawhiti kōrero, koenei kōrero nei, he kōrero mo te moana, he kōrero mo te whenua, he kōrero ko waiho mai, e o tātou nei mātua tīpuna.
I would say probably future-proof it. Make sure that the aquarium can adapt to the changing environment in learning and in science and research. Make it so that it's adaptable.
Well, putting my tourism hat on, the imperative is it must have a significant impact in one of its features, something that it does become the draw card for people to say, I'll pick Hawke's Bay as a destination.
You know, when you walk through the doors into a place, then it should go, wow.
I would like to see different types of animals, like not the usual ones that you'll see, like octopuses and that sort of stuff, you know? So it needs to be adventurous. Yeah.
I would like to see under the water.
Kia kaha tonu, be bold, be strong, be brave. Do something that hasn't been done before. And especially this also involves relationships with tangata whenua. Important to bring on board knowledge that is not easily accessed and translate that to many generations.
Look, the imperative for me is to really create an environment that tells our Indigenous stories, not only for our Māori people, but for all of our Indigenous families that live around the Pacific Rim and those that we have genealogical connections to across the Pacific.
Tia kina te tai ao. Koira te mea matua. Tia kina te tai ao. Arohaina tō tātou nei reo. Arohaina hoki tō tātou nei ahurewa tapu Māori.